on here. This is the guy who got arrested by Shaquille O'Neal a few years ago. Yo, Frankie, tell us what happened.
Well, first of all, I just want to say, what's up to everybody. And just to make it clear, I wasn't the only person that was, at this time, that was affected by this. There was somebody else that was my co-defendant. I'm not going to mention his name, but, he's actually the one that got arrested that day, that night, that the incident happened. I just happened to be fault by how the system is and how messed up it's, due to the fact because I was on probation and I was there at that time. That's the reason why they came and got me a couple of days afterwards. But basically what happened was, we was out with a couple of friends and we was on our way back home, and at a red light there was a group of people that were walking, and this dude happened to jump in front of me, in front of my car, and, I let him pass by when I had the green light, even though then they were telling me to go. So I went ahead and I turned, I made the left that I was supposed to make, and one of them hit my car, which was what caused the whole altercation and the discussion. Well, once they hit my car, all I did was stop to check if the car was all right. And, things got out of concept, I guess. The discussion escalated. And, that's when Shaquille O'Neal came by and he seen what was going on. He seen the argument. At no time did nobody throw no punch at nobody or disrespect nobody and say, because they made it seem like it was a hate crime, which at no point did we disrespect them or call them no homophobic names or by any of that. Alleged to what they said, but I was actually trying to break the discussion up, and I got my friend to get in the car, and that's when they said that somebody threw something at somebody or whatever not. But as we left, Shaquille O'Neal happened to be following us, and he followed us through traffic. And actually, at this moment of time, he was going to the academy to become if I'm not mistaken, a South Beach deputy or something.
Okay.
And so he had all the lights in the car, the alarm, everything, the speakers, all that. So he made me pull over to the side, which, if I recall, it was in Hibicus Island. And he made me pull in there, and, he basically just called backup. He stayed in the car. At no point did he get out the car. He didn't make no arrest.
He never put handcuffs on you.
Correct. He never put no handcuffs on me or my co-defendant. The ones who put the handcuffs on him was actually a Miami-Dade. If it wasn't Metro-Dade, if I'm not mistaken, it was a South Beach district. And basically,
and what y'all boys get charged with?
He got charged with hate crime and aggravated battery with a deadly weapon.
Okay, in the media, I had read up on the story. In the media, it made it seem like y'all boys were out there gay bashing and shit like that. Well, what really happened?
That's what they made it seem like, because they wanted it to become a big, high-profile case due to the fact that Shaquille O'Neal was involved and he happened to see what was going on. Well, it became a big media case, which probably maybe they spoke about each other or whatnot. I don't know, because what I seen on the news was, I don't know, an episode from a dramatic scene, like a novela scene or something, I would say, because, they blew it out of proportion, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And, it wasn't what it seemed like. They made it seem what it was.
And I find it funny because 6 months after this incident in Coconut Grove, another person was arrested by Shaquille O'Neal.
That is correct. Yeah, there was another incident that happened. I'm not really sure what it was because I didn't really take much attention to it. Yeah. But I do remembering seeing on the news what had happened. And actually, I just want to make it clear, just so everybody will know, and I'm actually trying to maybe motivate people to actually learn and read more about the laws, because sometimes we fail to be a victim of this system because we don't have no knowledge of what we have to our rights. You understand what I'm saying? And Due to the fact where I was at this moment at the wrong place at the wrong time, since I was on probation for something that had nothing to do with this case, I happened to be the one that ended up going to prison for this charge when I didn't do nothing.
And how long was this that you did? How long you did for this?
I was sentenced to 3 years and 3 years in probation. So I did 3 years in prison.
But altogether, wasn't it 6 years?
No. Well, correct. Yeah, it was 6 years altogether.
And this was just you driving the car.
Right, because me driving the car, and they said just because I happened to stop the car, I made it to be like if I was an accessory to the charge. Like it's because of the fact that I stopped the car made him get out the car, or whoever out the car, and made everything happen that occurred, you know? So basically, I ended up getting railroaded, and I ended up getting sent to prison for it, you know, but they allegedly said that because even when they took the depositions, even the victims said that the driver didn't do nothing, that I was actually trying to break up the fight. So
Didn't you have a video deposition of Shaquille O'Neal?
Well, that's what they said. They said that they had recorded because he wasn't able to come into court, so that they had recorded a deposition with him, saying what had happened or what he seen.
And how do you feel about Shaquille O'Neal today? Like right now, not how you felt 6 years ago or to whatever 8 years ago. How do you feel about him today?
Honestly, I don't care nothing about the man. You know, if he felt within in that moment, a point of time, to do what he did to make himself look better or seem like he was doing something as a citizen's arrest, I don't think that was a citizen's arrest. All he was doing is messing somebody else's life up. And instead of him really worrying about doing something positive for the environment or the community or society or whatever, so he recalls being Superman or whatever, or he states being Superman, he should be trying to do something to help somebody out. You understand what I'm saying? But, you know, hey, that's him over there on his side. If that made him feel better, hey, what could I say, you know? I know who I am, and I'm just encouraging everybody else out there everybody that's listening as well, to, you know, further on in the future, read a little bit about the law, you know, what it is and what is it that we have rights on, because a lot of us don't have no knowledge of what we can and we cannot do. And these police come and take advantage of us just because they know that we don't know. You understand what I'm saying? So, like they say, knowledge is power. You got to arm yourself.
Yeah. So what you doing now, Frankie?
Right now, I mean, I'm just trying to catch up back with school and stuff. And,
well, what's up with the music?
Well, yeah, I'm working on a project right now.
Project?
Yeah, it's called De la Prisión a la Calle. Everybody, you know, you check me out. Frankie de la Avenida. Just how to say it, D-L-A, Avenida. At Instagram, and, you know, basically, if you want to follow me, you can follow me. Soon I'll be putting on my music up there and stuff like that.
All right, homie, yo, much respect, man. Thanks for calling in, homie.